Yo, what's up, guys? Running on the wheel here. I gotta make sure I don't stand up because the ceiling's a little low, so it's gonna cut that off. But anyway, guys, you can see I'm standing on this spinning wheel here, and today we're just gonna be doing some more pottery videos. The cup that you're looking at right now, right below me, or right here, is a cup that I made a long time ago, so that's why it looks different and not wobbly. Alright, now I'm getting a little dizzy. I'm gonna go over there now. See you guys in a second. Peace. Shut this off. Whoop. Transfer you guys over here. Set you right on the headset. Thanks, guys, for being patient with me. I was just having some major troubles figuring out how I can get this camera working, right? Like, I just figured out that I will never not be able to get, like, you know how it tilts like that? That's just gonna have to happen, you know? So that's a little bit unfortunate. But, you know, that's the way it is sometimes. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go over here now. We got the clay. We're gonna just wedge this quick little wedge on this stuff just to get it in a nice throwing format. Sometimes the outside can get a little bit hard, so you're gonna reveal that into your clay. Try to get it a little bit more moisture equalized there. Okay. Alright, maybe we can have the little cam though. Why is the little cam not on? Where's the little cam? There it is. Get this cup out of here. Get that cup out of here. I think it's time I swap out my throwing, my splash pan. The splash pan is freaking dirty. Open that up there, guys. Dang, I wish I would have worn my green shirt so you guys could see the music in the background here. But I'm sure you guys already got to see. This is a playlist. I don't know, it just showed up on a YouTube feed. If you guys ever want to recommend something I should listen to while I'm throwing here, like, just go for it. Like, obviously, if I really don't like it, I probably won't play it. No offense, but anything that can sort of be like background music for now and stuff that's not like lyric heavy, right? Like, I'm not a big fan of lyrics in my music when I'm throwing, so that's the only thing that I sort of want some limitations on. So here we go, throwing this up. Get that clay down. A little bit more water. We want this like glass. Bring my fist towards that edge so like my fist isn't just staying there, it's drifting either back, forward, or to the side towards the hand. Usually going to the pressure is where you're gonna find the most success doing that. So here we go, opening that clay up here. Hello there. What do we got in here? A nice flat bottom of our pot. I spent today trying to respond to comments. I feel like that's something I'm kind of bad at doing. I'm just like, I got a lot on my plate, so I just want to make sure I have my life in order before I can just have fun and respond to all the comments. But I took some time today. I tried to respond to a bunch of the comments that I felt like it was still like relevant. Some of them are like a couple months ago, so I just wanted to make sure I spent some time to. Okay, I spent some time to sort of solve some of those answers there, you know. Some of them are really relevant to some stuff I'm doing now that I totally just forgot to respond to. Some of them were like a month ago that I totally forgot about. I couldn't even believe I looked at it and it said a month ago. Okay, why is it? Hello. What the? Okay. What's going on here? Can we like get back? Jesus. I don't know why I was doing that. Hopefully I wasn't like that for too long. Yeah, I feel like I just want to get rid of this clay. Maybe I should just bring it to the places that I work at to... Wow, you know what? I could actually... One of the places I work at, they want me to make them like test tiles. A little bit wobbly at the end there. They want me to make test tiles, and this is the same clay that they use that they want me to make test tiles for. So maybe I just like no life test tiles for a little bit and just make just a ton of test tiles. That way I could save time. I've been staying there a little bit too long. I'm only supposed to be there for 3 hours, and sometimes I stay there for like way more than I should. And isn't that kind of weird? Those who are like only 3 hours. This place is kind of like a smaller scale place, and so other than my teaching, I'm only allowed to do a certain amount of hours of like tech work. But I'm not gonna complain. It's just some more hours I can add in. So, but I mean, those who've done ceramics, you can understand how much time you can really get, or how many things you can really do in only 3 hours, right? But I do a pretty good job. You know, I try to do the reclaim. I try to get this all sort of figured out, and I got a lot of reclaim now. I think I almost have it all the reclaim done, that's kind of exciting. It took me a little bit. I remix their glazes sometimes. You know, at that place, they don't even have me unloading kilns. They just have me, doing some of the glaze mixing and clay reclaim. I substitute sometimes. If somebody's going, like somebody went to like Disneyland, I guess. No shade towards them or anything, the people who went to Disneyland, but I don't know. I feel like this is me being like very mean-spirited, but I feel like if I'm learning from somebody, I don't want them to like have a substitute teacher while I'm going to like Disneyland, right? I feel like that would tell me as a student that like this person's priorities aren't like teaching, right? Which is okay, you know, like you can't expect everybody to be their number one priority, but I would tell you I'd rather be learning from the person who's like grinding it out every day than the person who wants to take a break and go to Disneyland. But then again, that just might be me being like too hardcore. I feel like sometimes you can't expect people to like take things as seriously as you do. And that's what like drives a lot of people crazy. You know, like people I think see other people's success all the time online and they get really jealous, especially if it's very apparent that you're putting in more work than some other people. But you can't let that get to you, right? And I don't let it get to me. Like I see people, like pottery people, all the time online, and they're doing like crazy numbers and as far as views are, right? And people tell me I should post a certain type of video or do certain things or use certain music and stuff, and I don't know. I don't want to, I'm not here to like farm views. I'm here to like, what am I here to do? Well, first, dang it! Is that, oh my gosh. Well, I'm here to get this. Why does it keep changing like that? That's annoying me. Okay, come on. Whatever, it's on now. Jesus. What the hell's going on, man? Come on. Chill out. Is everything okay? Yeah, I guess everything's okay. We're back. That was kind of scary, dude. It's the last thing I want to do is break something. But what am I here to do? I think first I want to be like, I always say the thing I want to do the most, and like my goal is I want to redefine pottery. Like totally redefine what pottery is. And that's like my number one goal. And I'm doing that as sort of like myself for my own sake, and I'm making these videos to track that and test it. And I think part of redefining it in a modern context is using modern ways of content creation as a jumping off point for your work, right? And so like a pot for me in pottery isn't just like, you know, it's on the pedestal in the gallery, although I also want to take over the gallery spaces, right? It's not all about that finished object, right? It's really about the process, and not just the process of the object, but the process and the way you conduct your life, right? And what you give to your work is like really, really important. Also, I just realized I knocked that over a little bit. Well, whatever. I just don't want it to touch that. Maybe I did kind of screw this up a little bit. Is this okay? No, that's fine. I thought when that keyboard fell off, I don't even know how the keyboard fell, to be honest. Anyway. I don't even know where I was at. Aw, dang it, I seriously, I feel like I'm a rabbit when my brain is like structured like a rabbit. Just everything is like so quick. I'm never really focusing on one thing. I think I was talking about like what I want this work, just what am I trying to post here? And like I was saying, a lot of it is, it's more for myself, right? I want to take over the galleries. That's where I was at. But I think, you know, every single day, you know, I make these videos, and that's like the key to the work, right? I always am bringing up this Batman quote, but there's this one scene in Batman where they're like, when you devote yourself to an ideal, you become something like more than a man, right? And Batman's like, what do you become? And then this Liam Neeson, I guess, is the guy in the thing. He goes, you become a legend, you know? And I want, like, my ideas, I think they're valuable in the way I want to conduct my life. I think that, it might not be relevant for people today, but that's a cool thing about digital media is this will always be on for people to absorb, right, online, until I guess they shut down the servers and delete the channel or whatever happens, right? But I would hope that one day in the future, if there's somebody who's struggling with where they find meaning in their life, that they can always look to online to try to find some answers, and hopefully maybe they'll stumble across my videos and be like, well, maybe I want to do pottery, right? Or maybe I just want to, like, do something every day and take these small little baby steps towards my goals, just like this pottery guy did. And then that, for me, okay. Dang it. Oh man, we gotta just go for it now. Squatty pot. We did some squatty pots yesterday. We know how to play with the squatty pots. We're gonna throw this bottom out. Gonna lift it up and curl it up. Lift it up and curl it up. Oh no, that's terrible. But you know how cool it would be? I think it'd be awesome. If somebody found my work really inspiring them, like in the future. We think in the perspective of our lifetime, right? Like, that's not the perspective that I want to think in. I already know I'm going to die. And so, in all of human existence, what I don't want to have happen is I only have influence on, the people within my era, right? I think pottery has been one of the things that sort of sticks out through all time. Maybe that'll change in the future here, right? But something innate to human history. And so I hope that I can leave my mark, and then maybe a couple thousand years from now somebody will find interest in it, right? I feel like that's kind of cool. People might not get the whole media and stuff like that. People will be like, what's happening, in the world during that time? I don't care. It happened way long time ago. It's like, you remember when we were in history class? There's some of that stuff that just really doesn't matter, right? Like some fire that happened in like I don't even know, like 1013 in France sometime, and it was like, I don't know, there's some fire that happened in France that was like really a historical event that was like popular. But it's like, I barely remember it, and although it was tragic, you can't expect like modern people to like care too much, right? And if you do, that's fine. But I mean, think about all the things that people think are like really traumatic events that other people just like scoff at, right? And so that only gets amplified with time, I'm pretty sure. And so I want to have something that kind of exists outside that space. I don't want something that's hyper specific to be in here. Although some would claim like, well, you making a commentary on what I just was talking about, like finding baby steps and doing like all this other stuff towards a goal, and Batman references, right? Like, that's hyper specific. But to that I would say, that's smart. That's my vehicle, the body's surroundings that has influence on me. But like the things I'm trying to depict and solve, right, exist outside of that. All right. Here we go. Oh, I hope that didn't throw off my thing. But, so that one started to collapse. But you can see the problem with this clay is I really can't get some really nice poles on it. It's driving me a little bit crazy. I want to have these like great poles, and every single time it just gets all wobbly. I get too thin. I'm putting too much pressure on one area of it. It just doesn't want to do what I want it to. Push this down. Up and down. Open this up here. Come on. Curl right underneath that edge. Smooth out that bottom base. Pop a little bubble there. Create a little spiral there. Get right up on this edge. Nice little curly curl. Go to the bottom of this pot. Hey, come on, chill out. I'm sitting like this so I can get a better angle and make it come towards me. Get that finish, that pole. It's getting low. I don't know, sometimes when you're pulling like towards you, right? Like if you imagine that what you're looking at right here is like, what is this, like 10 o'clock? Or that's 12. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulling at 5 o'clock, I feel like I get my best results at. Sometimes I'm a little bit too close to like 2, and in between 2 and 3. But I don't know. Come on, bro. Chill. Again, look at the height. It's just not where. I know this is a little bit less clay, right? But still, I should be able to get some crazy height. It should be right here, probably, right? Get some of this water out of that center there. Actually, this is kind of cool. We're doing just a 3. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. That looks kind of crazy. The interior looks nuts too. Okay. Wow. This one's a little squatty, but this one gets a pass. Like, if you guys... Here, how do I... There we go. Let me show you guys this real quick. Look at that. 3 in the spiral there. I mean, that looks kind of crazy, guys. So, let's lift this up. Right up underneath here. Nice. Using your pinky to throw the bottom tendrils of the pot. Don't worry, it's hot. It's gonna be. Wait, oh shit. Kind of screwed that up there. Oh well. Actually, this one. I'm gonna do star pattern on this one. Look at that. Crazy! Look at this, guys. Look at that one. Look at that one, guys. That one's fucking nuts. Right up on the bottom of the pot here. Get that water off. Nice. Okay. We'll have this one sit here. Then we gotta get some extra pots or extra bats. Bring them over here. Dodge the little dangly thing that just hit me in the head. Bring this over here. I'm really liking the way that this pot looks specifically. This one looks really nice. Oh wait. I'm so happy that I made this little cup. It's kind of crazy that it just has been working out so well for us. It's giving us some more space to set something up on the top here. I mean, look at that, guys. This looks just crazy. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Okay, great. Wipe my hands down. I'm gonna close that off there. Alright, guys. Whew. I'll bring this over. So that's our 3 for the day. We gotta start this little camera here. We'll do it on this side. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. All the best in strong mentality. Oh no, there's a fist coming from the back of the pots.